They have a kindness about them, but they're driven, they're friendly. They're just the best students ever, but it's the teachers that shape them. And Miss Bingenheimer, as the leader, has really a great staff to work with.
Everybody wants to be respected, and you have to know the character trait in order to be respectful.
That people, they smile at each other when they want to be friends, and they show kindness and good and all the character traits.
It takes a village is true terminology, right? I need the teachers to teach them and help instill in my children and our community all the character traits, responsibility, respect, kindness, all of that. They can be the smartest kid on the planet, but not necessarily be the greatest kid on the planet, right? So we need children to grow in areas that are not just academic. So if they start that at kindergarten, even 4K, right, as tiny little humans who are just learning what it means to be in school, and then they do it all the way through until they graduate, I just think that creates an amazing human being.
Each month we highlight a trait, we learn about it throughout the month, and then every Friday or throughout the week, teachers can nominate kids who have really exemplified that.
I think it's important that we introduce character in every aspect of what we do at school so that students can recognize that it can be in any aspect of their lives as well.
My youngest, Archie, started kindergarten this year. So seeing him grow from somebody who was in 4K last year to the confident, and he speaks his mind, and he is happy to share his opinion, and he, can tell his friends if something hurt his feelings, and they can talk about it, and they can solve these problems. That personal growth has been so huge.
It's just everybody knows me. All the teachers know who I am. No awkward moments of walking into a classroom where no one knows who you are.
I feel like we have a lot of really strong programs and people in place in our school to help our kids grow both as people and in their academics and as in their character development. We do a lot of character strong work every month. We have buddy groups with the kids. We ask them higher quality questions. We ask them higher thinking questions. We challenge them to really think about the ways that they're acting in our school and their community, how they can reach out to other people and expand that learning. We also have lots of assemblies, and we have lots of chances for them to get all together and see character at the different grade levels.
If you have and understand character, it's just who you are.
There's a kindergarten student who came in with some challenges just with focus, accountability, relationships with peers and staff, taking redirection. It was all new and a lot of challenges in those areas, and our team really came together to just try a bunch of different strategies to see what would kind of stick with him. And he ended up having a behavior chart that he loved and felt really proud when he could reach his goals and talk with his teacher. He did a check-in and check-out about how his day went, and he was able to articulate the things that were working and not working, and we were able to slowly remove some of his supports. Before spring break, he was done using his behavior chart. He was able to follow expectations in the bus line. Academically, he's doing awesome.
Modeling, so you see the staff as you walk around modeling those character traits. So we show collaboration all the time, and I use those examples with them. I'm like, do you think me and my coworker are just gonna start arguing in the middle of working together? Or if we do disagree, how do we handle that and make sure that we are still respectful, responsible, and at the end of the day, we are all different people with different brains, and we do have to work with people. So I think establishing that right away and just modeling that throughout the school and in the classroom is really what helps.
I used to be a troublemaker. But now I'm smart. I do my work, finish on time. I'm kind, all the teachers like me. But then I started to get grounded so much, I'm like, no, I'm kind of sick of this. I'm gonna change my life around and figure out what's gonna happen if I start listening.
Helping people, keeping them in line,
and not trying to boss them around too much, because if you're bossing them around, that's more of just being a boss instead of a leader. And I believe that there is a big difference between the two.
Welcome to Rocky Branch.
Not really commanding people what to do, but like giving ideas on what people should do, and always being open to other people's ideas.
Helping kids have a bigger perspective of our community and the needs that are here, and how we can take little steps to support those different pieces of our community. Each grade level is a little bit different. We try to have different community experiences. We have some grade levels that go and rake neighbors' lawns in the spring or fall. In the last 5 years on the forward exam, our students have grown 6% proficient or advanced in our ELA categories, and in math they've shown 3% growth for advanced and proficient. Ups and downs throughout the years, but overall that was the gain, which is awesome. So that was super exciting to see. And then we also track data within our school around literacy has been our focus the last couple of years. And that too has just been, we track proficiency, but also kids that are growing above the grade level expectation for growth, and we're in the upper 80s or in the 90th percentile across the grades for that as well, tracking cohort data. So I think that when you kind of have that strong foundation of expectations and character, then they come in ready to learn, and we've seen that a little bit in our scores.